The UK government is under pressure to support people from the Chagos Islands arriving in the UK to claim their right to British citizenship, following a surge in arrivals. Over 600 since July, including 152 this week alone at Heathrow.
Here in Hillingdon, where many Chagossians have landed, the council is warning that it's facing a financial crisis. It's expecting to spend £2 million this year helping homeless Chagossians and has requested emergency government funding. As British citizens, people of Chagossian descent are entitled to the same support as any other homeless person with a UK passport.
But Councillor Steve Tuckwell, who is responsible for housing in the Tory-run borough, says the council is at breaking point.
The pressure is beyond acute. We are at the point now where the council has basically run out of money, and that's because of the pressures that are being put on us by national government. Here in Hillingdon, because we're a port authority, having Heathrow Airport, our temporary accommodation pressure is very acute. Now, we've had to find accommodation, we've had to set up processing centres, we've had to support these people through the process of settling in the United Kingdom. That is taking dedicated officer or resource away from supporting Hillingdon residents. By and large, though, it's also cost the Hillingdon taxpayer £2 million, in addition to the significant pressures that this council is facing on the back of the Home Office asylum policies. Now, the government will say that they are supporting Hillingdon. In truth, no, they're not. They will fund us for the first 10 days, when the financial pressure around that is a lot wider.
Chagossians are arriving due to concerns over the UK's recent treaty to transfer sovereignty of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius. The deal includes a payment of £101 million annually for 99 years to keep control of the UK-US military base that was built on Diego Garcia, the largest of the islands.
But for many Chagossians who are coming from Mauritius, this deal is being seen as a betrayal and has sparked fears over their right to return to their homeland. Some also fear they could be prosecuted by Mauritian authorities for their support of UK sovereignty over the Chagos archipelago.
This is the case for Chagossian Paul and his family, who arrived in Hillingdon in September.
We came here because there's a criminal code which has been applied in 2021 in Mauritius for everyone who supports the UK sovereignty over the Chagos Islands. Will have to pay a fine of 5 million or an imprisonment of 10 years. When we defend our island, sometimes people say, return back to your island, return back to Chagos.
Under a 2022 UK nationality scheme, all descendants of displaced Chagossians are eligible for free British citizenship for 5 years. Campaigners and local officials are demanding more government assistance, accusing ministers of neglecting responsibilities while making deals about the Chagossians' ancestral homeland without consulting them.
I was listening to some of the people that arrived last week, and they're very grateful to be here in Hillingdon, but the fact of the matter is that they find life incredibly difficult over in Mauritius. They have British passports, and they do believe that they're being treated very, very differently by the Mauritian government as a direct result of this government's policy. Hillingdon is a very welcoming borough. We've been a port authority since we've been, the London Borough of Hillingdon, and we will do what our statutory duty tells us to do. But I'm calling on government to do the right thing and make sure that your national policies, when they have a financial impact on a local authority, make sure that you're compensating Hillingdon Council for that financial difficulty.
But the UK government said that Chagossians were expected to make their own housing arrangements prior to travelling to the UK, and that the recent influx of arrivals was completely unrelated to the Chagos Islands deal with Mauritius.